I don't want to be friends. 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 I do want to be friends. I don't want to be friends. I don't want to be friends. But I do want to be friends. In another time, in another place. I don't want to be friends in another time, in another place. But here and now, I want to be friends. But I don't want to be friends. I don't want to be friends. I don't want to be friends. Another time, another place. But there is no other time and other place. There's only this time and this place. And it's the wrong time, the wrong place. And you can only be friends. You can't even be friends. Can't be nothing. Not allowed to be anything. Not allowed to. You know, it's a secret, isn't it? You know, it's a secret. You know, you can't have these things. You can't even remember. All you have is a feeling. And you don't know where it comes from. So that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Why is it that way? Because we don't know. Because we don't know what's going on. But if we knew what was going on, it'd be a lot easier for all of us. And of course, you know, we're sort of not really given much guidance, are we? We're controlled. We're controlled by everything that's not for us, or that some things are for us, but even the things that are not so good, it's not what things are, it's the reality that we have more. You know, it's like you could, you know, like it's who you keep company with, you know, as the old saying goes, you're only as good as the company as you keep, and, you know, and you can't tell who's who, so you're, so even if you're doing something that isn't great, if you're doing it with the wrong people, it's going to be diabolically bad, isn't it? Because that's right, you know, I mean, that's because, you know, in life you can't pick and choose everything, you know, you can't stop what comes into your path. You meet, and you know, it's like you can't stop the traffic around you. You can't stop the plane going over the roof right now. You know, I can't say take a different flight path. Don't come to send your negative sound and your negative direct energy at me, type of thing. Don't direct your negative technical energy at me. Don't let me be aware that it's such a fake world. But, you know, you can't, it's part of, you know, it's not paradise. And, you know, that's the thing. If it was, none of this would happen. But that's the change. Or just, even if you want to say it's just, some people would say, some people see technology as advancement. So they don't really see that, because if you're part of the technology too, then it is going to appear to be something that you're controlling. I don't know if this is even the truth, because we all like to think, don't we, that we have some control, some some people like to control others, the androids do, whereas other people, control themselves first, and then they should, I guess, and then they might try to, modify a bit of their environment, make it comfortable for themselves, but not, anything that's not like gonna ruin their life. They're not going to try to control that, but the androids like to control everything, so because they function that way, as we're told. So if your only purpose in life, or what makes you feel good, is controlling, then that's going to be your priority. Whereas human beings, control may not be their number one priority. Not unless you get directed that way, I would think, but I don't know. I rambled on again. Whereas it was supposed to be just another time in another place and another this and another that. And I just have lost the plot. Because I was sort of, because I was thinking, sometimes you think that, you want to, if you think that you can have, if what makes you happy is only one thing, then you don't like to lose the one thing. It's probably not good to focus on one thing, but if it's all about a feeling, isn't it? So that's the thing. So it's like if you enjoy something or one thing or anything more than something else, if it makes you feel okay, then of course, you are going to be drawn to that thing. You will even be, I guess, obsessed with it, or it can become a problem if you can't access it too. And maybe nothing should ever control us, but, because you're in this matrix world where everything around you is largely working against you, naturally anything that makes you feel okay, you are going to be very obsessed and would be addicted to it, because you need the distraction. You need to, you need to find some sort of way of not going completely down. That's the whole problem of a matrix, because a matrix is controlled by technology and human beings that are androids in their nature and in their application of life, now especially, because technology means control can be now extremely tight. Because if they're watching your every move and know your every thought and know your every word you speak, everything you see, everything you do, it's total control. Whereas in the past, the actual humans around you may not have had access to the transhuman technology. Only the controllers of Earth would have been aware of this or been using it. And even this may or may not always be the bottom line. I can't say. I better stop here. I've got the loss. Stop, Pat.